Well, good evening, happy July 4th, and welcome back to Jediism 101. In our last few videos here, we've been going over what Jediism is, which is a belief system based on the practices of the fictional Jedi of the movies, books, comics, and TV series. And then we've also started in on the primary part of what makes a Jedi, and that is the Jedi Code. We went over the first line: there is no emotion, there is peace, meaning that we are in control of our emotions, they are not in control of us. We went over there is no ignorance, there is knowledge. That's the second line, and that one pretty much self explanatory. Go learn something. If you don't know what something is, don't be afraid to look it up. And honestly, additionally, do not be afraid of saying, you know what, I actually don't know the answer to this. Let me see. Easy peasy. You won't lose face by just not knowing what it is. It's better to tell people that you really don't know what the answer is versus giving an answer that isn't right. It's, it isn't right, or you might think is right, and then now you have to go back and change your answer. And it's always okay to be wrong. I've changed my mind and answer on several things going, well, I believe it's this. And then I've gone back going, you know what? I'm wrong. It's this. So our third line of the Jedi Code is there is no passion, there is serenity. We as human beings are emotional, male and female. Passion is what leads us in directions we want to go. The love of something, the need of something. It's passion. That's great. And you can have it. But passion can't always lead the charge. Or it can lead the charge, but it can't sustain the charge. So there's a line from a different book that I like to quote, and it's from the Sword of Truth series. And the line is, passion rules reason. What that means is that when you become overly passionate about a subject, you lose all case of reason for it. It overrules logical thought, it overrules standard thought. It you know if you let passion run amok with you, you're going to lose yourself to it. So where we say there's no passion, there's serenity, we know that passion's there. That's great, that can lead the charge, but it's the serene thought that we have behind it that allows us to really carry it forward, and then carry it forward correctly. Because if you're over passionate about something, you become obsessed with it. If you become obsessed with it, it's really hard to let it go, and it's really hard to see anything but down the line. We call that target fixation. You put the blinders on and you really can't see anything but where you're going, even if it's to your own detriment. And that's not the way you want to work this. So just like not letting your emotions control you from the first line, serenity is that perfect balance of passiveness and passion in the middle, where it allows you to really have clear thought about something. Now, I know I just mentioned obsession here, and we have something about attachment, obsessive attachment. We're going to come to that in a very much later video when we get down to the basic teachings of the Jedi. There are 16 of those. We'll get to that in a very different video. But in this one here, it's just having a calm mind, at peace. You can see all the possibilities when your passion is not blinding you to them. So I encourage everybody to take a look at what you're really passionate about. And that's great. You can be passionate. Everybody's got a passion. This is where we get hobbies. This is where we get volunteerism. This is where we get our love of knowledge and reading, all this kind of stuff. But take a step back for a second and just kind of calm yourself and look at it from all sides of it. Breathe and think. When you're at calm, at peace, you know the difference between the dark side and the light side. And that's honestly where this comes from. Too much passion can really lead to darkness because that's all it is. It's just it's energy going forward so hard that you can't see anything. You can't see the forest for the trees right up until you run into one. And if we know anything from watching Star Wars, speeder troopers don't like trees. All jokes aside, this holiday and going forward, take a look at your passions and then really absorb what are you getting out of them? What's driving that passion? You want to see, it's not just having the passion that's great, but also look at why you do it. Why is it there for you? This might just reinforce why, to keep you going. So, all right. So, we have there is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. And now we have introduced there is no passion, there is serenity. Tomorrow, I'll introduce you to the next line of the code. And this is where I'm going to deviate from the standard 4-line code and go into the additional 3 lines that have been added to the Orthodox code. And I think these are going to make a lot more sense to you. All right? So until then, do your best out there. It's a hot one out in where I'm from here in Wisconsin. So make sure that you drink water, use your sunscreen, take care of yourself, try to take care of others, be kind to those you meet because they're fighting battles that you are not aware of, and always be kind to yourself. You deserve it, and you only have the one you. For now, I want you to have a very good night, and may the Force be with you.